Hi, this is Papa G and welcome to Papa Can Cook. Today we're going to be doing stuffed grape leaves, keto style, meaning low carb. The first thing you need to start with is some really good grape leaves. I found Orlando grape leaves to be absolutely the best. They are full, large grape leaves, not broken up fragments. I'll have a link on my site to them. So the first step is to take the leaves out of the jar, dump out the brine that's in there, rinse them in a colander, but then what you need to do is blanch them. So you need to put them in a pot of boiling water. I have a blancher that I use for canning, but you don't need that. You put them in and you blanch them for at least 2 to 3 minutes, take them out and then put them in a colander to drain. All right, you're going to keep those grape leaves on the side, let them cool down to make them easier to handle with. So the next thing you're going to want to do is chop up the onion, fennel, and garlic clove. The recipe says to saute them in bacon drippings. When I made this recipe last, I did not have bacon drippings, so I just used olive oil. You do that until they're softened and translucent. Then you turn off the heat, and then you add in the chopped parsley, dill, and prunes. The prunes are important. They add a certain flavor. You mix it together and you let it sit in the pan. So the next step is to put together the beef filling. So this is why it's keto friendly rather than the typical grape leaf which has rice in it. There is no rice. But you really need to get into this with your hands. So you're going to, in a large bowl, break up the ground beef, add the salt, pepper, olive oil, eggs. I do it by hand. You could use a mixer. I think that's a waste of time. Then what you do is you add the sauteed vegetables to it and you mix it up thoroughly, and now your filling is ready. Okay, now here comes the fun part. This is where you actually construct the grape leaf, the stuffed grape leaf. So it's like making a small burrito. You lay the grape leaf down, shiny side down, the stem will be in front of you. Make sure it's a nice full grape leaf. Any small grape leaves, set aside for now. And then you put about a tablespoon of the filling in the center of the grape leaf, right over where the stem is. You fold up the bottom, you fold in the sides, and you roll it until the tip of the grape leaf is on the bottom. And then you can take it and set it aside. And you roll up all the grape leaves like that. Now, one of the things you have to do is get a pot that is going to be large enough to hold these grape leaves. This is going to make approximately 60 to 70 grape leaves. I probably used a pot that was larger than I needed. I could have used something smaller. But what you want to do is take those small grape leaves or any broken grape leaves that you've come across. First of all, sprinkle a little bit of olive oil on the bottom of the pot. Put those grape leaves on the bottom. Sprinkle a little bit more olive oil on, and then start to lay out the grape leaves one after the other in a row. You make maybe 3 rows, 4 rows, however large the pot is. It could be a baking dish, 9 by 11, whatever you want to use. And then you continue rolling the grape leaves until all of the filling is completed. And you're going to want to, between each layer, lay some more grape leaves, again with some olive oil. That keeps them from sticking together. And then you complete all the layers. When it's all done, you take a plate, something that will fit in the pot, and you turn it over and you put it on top. That will help keep the grape leaves down so that they don't rise to the surface. Okay, at this point you should preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil to the chicken broth and the juice of the lemon. And then you pour it all over the domates, the stuffed grape leaves, until it reaches about halfway up the sides of them. Don't do too much because you'll just have extra liquid at the end that you'll have to dump. You cover the baking dish tightly with foil or a tight-fitting lid, put it in the oven, and you cook it for about 45 minutes. After it comes out of the oven, take them out of the pot, drain whatever extra liquid may be there, arrange them on a serving platter, and that's it. They will be absolutely delicious.